Inshallah, today we're going to go ahead and start with our first halaqah, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. We're going to go ahead and start with our first halaqah, inshallah, daily basis in the month of Ramadan. Every day we will have a short halaqah, khatir, talking about the Quran, talking about the fadl and the extra barakah of the month. So inshallah, we can go surah by surah, ayah by ayah. The purpose of it is not to, the purpose of it is not to make tafsir for every juzr, for every surah. It's just to give a highlight of every surah individually to just to give us some kind of guidelines, points of what is these ayat of the surah will lead us to. Remember, the month of Ramadan, it is about Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. The issue that I apologize, we're having some issues here with the YouTube live stream, but inshallah we're going to work it out. The brother's going to work on it. The month of Ramadan is specific to Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about making faridah. The month of Ramadan is talking about the Quran and the fadl of the Quran and the extra ni'mah of the month. It's actually with the Quran. The Quran, as we all know, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the seal of all prophets. The prophecy has ended in that sense. There's no more messengers, there's no more prophecy. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, with his presence, was the seal of all prophets. There's no more prophecy afterwards. But when we think about it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala left that link for us between us and his prophecy, first the sent prophets, through the Quran itself. When we recite the Quran, when we memorize it, we recite it, it's a connection between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the month of Ramadan is very much likable. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to, with his teacher Jibreel, he used to go through the process of learning or repeating the entirety khatam of the Quran once a month, except the last year he did it twice. And this is part of the rahmah and the learning the Quran. Now, today I just want to talk a little bit about Surah Al-Fatiha and the importance of it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala left for us the most important surah in the entire Quran. It is the most important surah in the entire Quran, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed us, is that in the hadith of Sharif, where he was talking to one of the Sahabi, when he addressed him, he says, "Shall I tell you about the most important or the biggest surah in the entirety of the Quran?" And then he said to him, he says, it is Surah Al-Fatiha. Some scholars actually said about Surah Al-Fatiha, it contains the highlights of the entire Quran. The entire Quran is just included right in Surah Al-Fatiha. If you think about the Quran, it has almost, you can divide into three separate parts. One part is Aqidah, and the other part is Ibadah, and the third part is Sharia. So the first part is the Aqidah, is what to believe. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala included this in the first three ayat of the 7 Surah Al-Fatiha. It says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All thanks, alhamd to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who is he? Rabbul Alameen, the Rabb of everybody, of all the Alameen. The next one is, who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Rahman Rahim. And this is what the hadith says, Athna alayya abdi. And the third one is what he says, إياك الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. He said, مجدني عبدي. He gave me the majid, he gave me the greatness in this surah. So the first part is aqidah, what to believe in. The next one is, the next ayah includes all the ibadah, all the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is the worship here? إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Ya Allah, we worship you and no one else but you. We only worship, no one else but you, Ya Allah. And also in the other side is, we also worship you, Ya Allah, exclusively with no one else. In the other side, we also say, وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينَ. We seek your ma'una, your help. You are the one who is there for us continuously. In the rest of it says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ عَبْدِي, is between me and my abd, where he says, اهْدِنَا الصِّرَاطَ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. Ya Allah, guide us to the straight path. This is what Sharia is. Guide us to the straight path, who it makes us better here on the face of this earth and gives us eventually maghfirah and gives us the highest prize in the life after, which is the Jannah, Jannat al-Firdaus. Surah Al-Fatiha, brothers, we recited a minimum of 17 times a day. And of course, this is the Farida Salah every single day. And you remember how it's amazing how it's actually included in plural way. We don't speak individually, even though I'm making Salah individually, I'm making namaz or making Salah individually, but I'm speaking plurally. I'm speaking as a group, as Jama'ah. We say, Ya Allah, Alhamdulillah, Ya Allah, we are thankful to you. Ihdina, we worship you and no one else but you. We seek your help and no one else but you. And this is the essence of Surah Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha, brothers, is the most important surah in the entirety of the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us this guidance for us to understand it and to know it. And in its entirety, as you remember in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أُوتِيتُ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam was given سَبْع مَثَانِي, 7 ayat, which is the Fatiha. And he mentioned on the other side, he says, وَالْقُرْآنِ الْعَظِيمِ, and the Quran. So as if he divided the revealing of the book in 2 separate parts. The Fatiha is one part, is equivalent as big as the rest of the Quran in its entirety. And that is an amazing concept. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the ni'mah and the barakah of understanding it and knowing it exactly how it is, inshallah.